Do you know you can create multiple websites from one domain name? Does this sound strange to you? Just stick around to the end of this video and you'll find out how. Hi, my name is Sam Chidebere, and I am the anchor of this channel, Smart Affiliates. And in this channel, I provide you with the tips, the tricks, and the systems and the strategies for successful affiliate marketing. If you are new to this channel, I raise my cap up for you. If you are my subscriber or a regular visitor to this channel, I appreciate you so much. I know you're busy, as I am. Let's get started. Now, when I was starting out in my affiliate marketing business, I was told that for you to choose a domain, you must choose a domain that resonates with the niche you are entering into. A domain that kind of directs you to the niche you are entering into. And this made me take so much time thinking of a domain that will direct people, tell people exactly what I'm into. But now, after many years, I know better. Let's just take some examples. If you come here now, this place is called apple.com. You can see it here, apple.com. This Apple is a domain name. But ordinarily, when you hear of Apple, what does it tell you? I mean, to me, what I hear of Apple, what comes to my mind is edible, something fruit, something to eat, fruit. But when you enter into apple.com, you find out that it is not about fruit, it is not about edibles. It is about phone. Apple is a phone giant, computer giant. So all I'm trying to say here is a domain is as popular as you make it to be. A domain is as solid as you build it to be. So we were informed in our early days that once you are choosing a domain, choose a domain that aligns with the niche you are into. I agree. But these days you don't need to choose a domain according to the niche you are entering into. And that's what we want to find out in this tutorial. How to create multiple websites from one domain name. Now let me tell you the trick. If you, maybe let's just say for instance, here in there or this thing, you have a name. And your name is Priska Norm. You know, you can now use this name and form a domain. Something like Priska Norm. Now you get the extension, maybe they say .com. This Priska Norm is a domain. Now this Priska Norm, nobody apart from you and the members of your family, your kindred, or your friends, people who know you, nobody knows what Priska Norm means. But Priska Norm may become popular according to the content you give this Priska Norm. So Priska Norm will now assume the name of the content you give Priska Norm. That is the trick about this tutorial we are going into. So you can use your name now to form Priska Norm. And nobody can say that Priska Norm is directing to whatever niche. Priska Norm can be a niche about animals. Priska Norm can be a niche about soccer. Priska Norm can be a niche about social things. Priska Norm can be an engineering company. Priska Norm can be anything. So this Priska Norm now, you can use this Priska Norm to form as many websites as possible, as we now go into. this tutorial. Just hold on, stick around to the end of this video, and you will find out how you can use this Priscanor to form many websites. Because we were informed that for you to expand, you will have to buy another domain, get it hosted somewhere, and it means that you will now be paying again for other domains and other hosting. But you can use one bird, use one stone to kill many birds. And that's what we want to go into here today. Now let's look at how you go about doing this. Now we'll take this from two angles. What we'll call it is double barrel attack. The two angles we will take this from is one, that you have not registered a domain name before, and that you have not hosted a website anywhere before. So you are a newbie, you are a refresher. That's the first angle. The second angle that we will take it from is you have already registered a domain name. You have a site hosted somewhere. Now we will look at it from these two ends. Is there a way that you can now, out of the site you have hosted somewhere that is already existing in the internet, in the www, can you now create websites, another website out of it without paying more for website or for hosting? That's what we want to look at. First, let's start from the first reason, that you are a newbie. You have not registered a domain name before, and you have come up with a niche. You now know where you want to go. You know what you want to do. But now you are being challenged. Your challenge now is, how do I pick a domain name? What domain name do I answer? I have given you an idea here. You know why I picked this kind of idea? Because in the whole wide world now, it may be very difficult to find a domain that matches exactly this Priscanor. It may be difficult. Other generic norms on domains, people from all over the world, people are on the internet every day searching for domain names. But if you use something like this now, and you create it, this thing, even if somebody comes and forms another Priscanor, it will not be .com. It may be called Priscanor.ng, Priscanor.lg, Priscanor.nl, or whatever. But nobody again will answer Priscanor.com. So this makes this Priscanor a unique website. Now, how do you go about this? Look at the way I do it. Now, I have a niche myself. My website is called Top Smart Affiliates. Look at it here. This is Top Smart Affiliates. When you come here now, when you look at what it says topsmartaffiliate.com. This is my domain name. Now I have already bought this domain name. And if you are from Nigeria here, if you are from Nigeria or maybe Africa, let me show you the website that provides me. It's a domain registrar as well as a web hosting company. It's a local distance here that is as efficient, if not more efficient, than most foreign web hosting companies. The name is called, look at it here, upperlink.com. Look at it, domain.upperlink.ng. That is this thing that provided me with my domain name, and also that is hosting my website. And I have been for how many years I have been on the online business. I've never had complaints about them. So if you are in Nigeria or in Africa and you want to try them out, I'll leave the link in the description below. You can sign up with them. Even if when you buy from them, from my link, you are not going to pay more from what they used to sell, but I'll get a little commission from when you buy. That is to encourage me so that I can be able to put up more videos of this nature. Now, when you go to upperlink.com, you will find that, first of all, as you are seeing it on this screen, and you can see that they do domains. It's a domain registrar. They are also into hosting. You can buy domain from them and then host your websites with them. And that is what I do. Now, when you hover over these domains, you can find here where they say domain registration. Now, when you click on it, you now search for whatever you want, whatever your domain you want to buy. The most popular domain extension is called .com. I'm sure that I'm not taking you back to what the differences between .ng, .com. There are many domain extensions. There are up to 100. It depends on what you want. Some people want it to tell us what's their country. For instance, some companies like even this one we are looking at now, Upperlink, you can see that it says Upperlink, domain.upperlink.ng. ng here now represents Nigeria. So you may want to buy your domain name that directs towards your country. But the most popular extension all over the world, and that's why it is more expensive, is .com. And when you enter .com here, this company here, you pay in our local currency. You can pay, let's just see if we can enter into today's thing. When you click here now, when you click here, let's see how much you can buy a domain in Nigerian currency. And then you can compare. This is domain, this domain. Now we want to compare, let it come up. Let's see what they come up with. Now, you can see from what we are doing here now, when you come here, .com in our Nigerian currency is now 1,500 now. If you want a .ng, it's 5,500 naira. If you want to buy .com.ng, it's as low as 1,200 naira a year. 1,200 naira a year. If you want it unique, you want it bigger, this thing like .africa, you can see the cost here, 12,100 naira per year. If you want it whatever domain .store, you pay 3,220 naira per year. Where else do you get as cheap as this? You can see even .com.ng, 1,200 naira a year for a domain name. That in overseas distance like Namecheap, like Hostigator, like all these other big names, you'll find that to buy this thing, the least you can buy, let's just say the least is $10. Let's just say for sake of argument, it's $10 per year. But which is nearly impossible. When you multiply $10 per year by our exchange rate, you find that you are talking about 60,000 or more. But here you will pay 9,500 naira. And the beautiful thing about this thing, I don't know about other companies in Nigeria, but Upperlink is as efficient as most of the Oyibo companies. That is the bottom line. So if you are interested and you want to find out yourself, it can't kill you to buy this thing 1,200 per year. If after one year they don't serve you well, you can now migrate to other companies. That is the thing. But so far, for me, I have not had reason to complain about Upperlink Limited. So now, when you buy your hosting from them, your domain from them, you can now also give them to host your company. They are hosting mine, and it can come as low as 7,500 naira a year. 7,500 naira a year to host your website. I mean, you can't get it anywhere cheaper. And as I have repeatedly said, if not that, I mean, because they are answering Nigerian district, somebody may think, it's a Nigerian company. So honestly speaking, you don't need to argue with me. You can only test them out to find out whether what I'm saying is true. With 1,200 naira and 7,500 naira, it's not even up to 10,000 naira for hosting and domain name in a year, and they still serve you very efficiently. So now I'm not selling for them. They know how to do their marketing. But the fact is that is the company I use in Nigeria today. So now when you register with them, as I did, look at the letter. When you buy from them, they will now send you a letter like what you can see here. the letter they look at the letter they sent me when I bought from them. Hold on. So this is the letter that they sent me when I registered with them. Now they give you all this text and tell you to seal this thing and print it and keep it for your records, because you will use it later on in life. As you go on, as you expand, they will give you your login details. Most importantly, where we are heading to. Apart from logging in to your website, your domain that you have bought, I have given you an idea of the domain. Then where we are heading to today is this control panel. Now when you have your control panel, they will give you the details to log in. Look at what they gave me here. They will give you a temporary login detail. This is your temporary login detail. This is my own. This is the password they generated for me, though I have changed it now. Now with it, you can now log in to your cPanel. And when you log into your cPanel, it will now look like what you are seeing here now. Just hold on, let it come up. Now this is my cPanel dashboard. Now when you come to the cPanel dashboard, it will look like what you are seeing on the board now. It's loading. It's loading. Alright. Now when you come to cPanel and click on this cPanel, you will see the tools they will provide you. And as you are seeing them right now, you have all the tools. As you keep scrolling, you see all these tools. Some of them, I don't even know how to use them because I'm not a technical person. But I don't care for now until I get to that stage where I become too tech savvy. But for now, the ones that concern me is when you scroll down. These are the files that host your website, whatever that is in your website. This is where you find it, but that's not where we are going. Now, when you scroll down, you will come to where it said domains. Now, when you click on, you come here, click on this domains. Let it open up. Now, when it clicks on, when it comes to these domains and opens up, mind you, if you are for the first time this thing, you will go straight because you would have bought the domain, and that domain is your primary domain. So, but what I'm trying to teach here is not the primary domain. What I'm trying to teach here is how you now can create multiple websites from this one domain. For instance, personally, my domain is what you can see here, topsmartaffiliates.com. That was given to me through Upperlink Nigeria Limited. Now, out of this domain, I have already created another website out of this domain called relate.topsmartaffiliates.com. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to create another subdomain. So our business here today is to create as many subdomains as we can, all of them related to the parent domain. That's how you can create many websites. Each subdomain you create, and you install WordPress, you will build it as fresh as you have built your original domain, original website, like this one. Now, let me say here now, my website is topsmartaffiliates.com. Now, because when I started, I didn't think about this thing I taught you concerning using your name or something unique to form a domain. I didn't think about it. So now my own situation is, once you come to topsmartaffiliates.com, you already know that I am an affiliate, so you know about it. So it's directing, it's pointing towards affiliate marketing. If I had known then, I wouldn't have even clicked that Top Smart Affiliate. I would have picked something unique to me. My name, for instance, or something that I can make out and remember. Now the important thing is that when you come here now, you can see this priscanon.com, your unique domain. Now, my own case now is topsmartaffiliates.com. It points to that. So the much I can do now, whatever I now create out of this, people will know that this thing is pointing towards smart affiliate marketing. It's pointing towards affiliate marketing. So now I can't change it because it's already bought. I have already built a website around it. So I can't change it. The best I can do now is to find some sub niches that are related to affiliate marketing. It depends on what I made my top affiliate marketing niche to be. So I can now here, what I have tried to do here now, when you look at this place, you say relate.topsmartaffiliates.com. Now let me create something new. When you want to create another website out of your original website, like I have created here, you click on this, create a new domain. Create a new domain. And now it will now ask you what domain, what do you want to call the new domain? Let me just think of, okay, let's say soccer. Soccer. That's what I want to call it. You say the domain name must include at least 2 labels. Soccer dot top smart affiliates.com. Now, this is topsmartaffiliates.com. When you have created it, make sure that you unclick, assuming your own is clicked like this. Please make sure that you remove it, because if you click it like this, whatever you create on this Top Smart Affiliate will link back to original topsmartaffiliates.com, not on soccer. So for you to have the benefit of creating the website, unclick it, uncheck it, so that it is now fresh. You can now create, say, submit. Now it's submitting it, and when it creates it, it will now tell you it is done. So let's wait and see what it tells us. It may take some few seconds. And now say error, you must specify a subdomain. Let's see where we made that mistake. A subdomain, you must specify it. soccer.topsmartaffiliates.com. This is where do we subdomain. Okay, I think what we will do here, we will pause it. I will pause it here and troubleshoot and find out what it is talking. I'll be with you shortly. Alright, so I have done some troubleshooting, and I saw that the problem was that I didn't put the soccer.topsmartaffiliates.com correctly, and you can now see that I've done it, and you have seen that you have successfully created the new domain, new soccer.topsmartaffiliates domain with the document root of home topsmartaffiliates/soccer.this. So that this thing had now been created. So let's find out whether we can find it in our directory here. This is where, okay, you can see it here now. It has been created. So now this thing has been created. What we want to do now is to see how do we now make this soccer.topsmartaffiliates.com a website of its own. Now let's go back to cPanel. Let's go back to cPanel. cPanel will now open for us. Then we have gone back to the tools. We scroll down, keep scrolling down until you get to scripts. You scroll software. This is the software that are in this thing. We are still scrolling down until we get to scripts, applications. So now you can see scripts. These are things that you can install on this website. If you want to have installed Joomla or AutoCAD or PHP, PHP, or all the, but our interest here now is on WordPress. Let's click on WordPress. Let it come. Now the WordPress has now shown up. You can see it here. Now when we click on install, this install will come now. You now look at what it will tell you. It says here, choose the installation URL. Where do you want to install this thing? Remind you, we just created a new subdomain. So this topsmartaffiliate.com has already been installed with WordPress, so we can't reinstall it again. What we want to do is from this drop down, let's select what we want to. We can see it here, soccer.topsmartaffiliate.com. That's where we want it to go. That's where we want to and from here now you can see the latest version of, it says 6.2. that is the latest version. When you click the go down, you will find out that it is the latest version of WordPress. So now when we go here now, scroll down and you will find that this is the admin account. Now if I were you, I will not use this generic admin username, because this is what people always, hackers always know, that the first attempt to hack into your destiny is to use admin, wp.admin or admin.wp, whatever they know. So for you to secure your login details, change this admin to whatever you want. I may not change it because this is just for tutorial. I will not change it here. Or rather, okay, let me change it. Let me change it to something like this. Let me say something like this. Now you say, what password would you use? You choose a password that you can always remember. It is very, very, very important that you remember your password. Otherwise, later you will be knocking on wood. So remember the password you choose. So here now, they have already selected a password for you. If you want to keep this password, if you can remember it, fine. Otherwise, change it. So here now, I'm going to change it to something, let me say, Speedy Arts 23. Let's just say that is my but this is my what I'm. Don't use it for your. Or if you use it and you don't remember it, your website is gone. So I'm just using this, and it's telling me that it's strong enough. I scored 78 out of 100%. So you can use this. Now here now it's saying you can say backup like this, and the things the plugins you want to include. If you want to include all this, it's like Classic Editor. If you want to use Classic Editor as your, when you write a blog post, you can click here and it will install it for you. If you want these things, you can click them, but even if you click them and later on you don't like them, when you enter into the back end of your website, you can delete them. But let's just, for the sake of this thing, keep this one. So we are selecting Classic Editor. Now let's see, if we now want to select a theme from here, you can see select a theme. If we want to select a theme from here, we can select any of the themes. But if we have in mind what theme to install when we go to the back end of our website, we can ignore this and move on. Now when we have seen all these things, we have changed everything, check again to make sure that everything is in order. When everything is in order, scroll down and you see install. So let's click install and see what it will come up with. So it will take some few seconds, some few minutes. You can see it. It has started installing. You can see it. Once it finishes installing, now your website is live. You can start now editing. You can say, congratulations, the software was installed successfully. So you can see now, you say WordPress has been successfully installed at http://soccer.topsmartaffiliate.com. This is your administrative URL. This is your URL. This is your URL now. Let's just click on it and see what happens. It will now open. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Alright, that's good. That's beautiful. You can now see that our website is up. You can see this is here. This is the back end of our website. If we now want to start building our website, it is now from here. And this is what we will do in the next video. We will start building our website. When we have built our website, we can now still go back to the same topsmartaffiliate.com or whatever your own domain name is and create another website and create another and create another, so that all these things now pile on each other and you are using one bird, one stone to kill how many birds? As many birds as you want to kill. So that is the beauty of creating many websites from one domain name. So the next video that will come your way is how to create this website that you have seen us here, how to develop it so that it becomes functional, so that you can now create content in this website and you can now attract people to it. And mind you, it's still within your original website called whatever name your own is. Mine is topsmartaffiliates.com. I think if you're getting value from here, why don't you give me a thumbs up? Now, for you to get to know when I subscribe the next video, it's important that you subscribe. It's important. Better go and subscribe now, my dear, so that you get notified when I upload the next video. Thank you so much for being with me all through here. Just wait for me. In the next few days, I will upload how to build a simple website from this subdomain we created, so that you can now use it to expand your horizon. Thank you and bye. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Also press the bell icon for notification for future great videos. Thank you.